Afoba
Mobile on the beat.
Chronicle. Like TRRC, so many RRPs. I guess Kulo Yaman Lema Maborin behind that seat. All eyes on we, more eyes to see. Iko cool Kenyami, it's like they have no heart for we. Afoba, go area council, Mafoteria council. Bela long corruption on member carrying inside banjo. Instead the system will handle, system will let it handle. Nanyaton call Kuyatale, woman get good example to.
Kuneka ya wara said ban ga buga vote, kan ga comfortable with, nga jobu ko nga jokko sa karta. Why to make this sound like we have such an emergency? Maybe some people do not know, maybe because they were part of the government. So maybe that time you didn't know. Why for us, I can tell you, is life-threatening. It has always been the same. It has always been the same. So you cannot make us believe, Barrow, if we don't remove him, this country is going to... No, it's not true. It's false.
Mbadi wulu journalisto diamuta miyalonko a darajata a kuliyata a tobota Gambia banko kan kendeke ikafo journalisto miyako Fatu Kamara, the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Fatu Network. Fatu Kamara atele diamuta kaitandi ko kute ke kan Gambia banko kan science and ko miyalonko a manke 2016 ako woto mol miyalonko ibe kija farandi kumol fo kan kaitandi ko nimmang President Adama Barrow Bondije banko tita waranto molte tarra kekundeng Fatu Kamara ko kumolti miyalonko fano kurto anamanna Fatu Kamara ko kuma kensamolti Fatu Kamara atenyun kumo banke nyadile a banke mintole alblan noma Active TV nganao kibaro fatafatale.
The locations, the design, the materials used, all the way down to the latest details, are few of many things that we focused on when we envisioned the airport residency. As proud innovators of community estates, the airport residency in Old Yundum, a project by Swami India International, offers unique gated community with 3- and 4-bedroom villas and duplexes. Just 5 minutes away from the Banjul International Airport. Luxury, convenience, and accessibility are some of the reasons you should consider this great housing opportunity. With a clubhouse, a playground, access roads, and parking facilities available for your dream home or a valuable investment, you will find all you need at Airport Residency here in Old Yundum.
Are you a resident of France or its surrounding countries and still wondering how to send your packages to the Gambia? Or your properties got lost or have delay anytime you send them? French Touch is here to solve your problem. French Touch sends all kinds of goods except what cannot be fit in container. They don't only stop at sending, but they also sell goods like fridge, mattresses, good quality carpets, furniture, and many more.
Inata bullo jora on la karola ufanan kenna ma bewije simento bije adadi ma na kenna ma nyulu mandang ali odam fanana de ikamoto ki anin kawafi nin dadi ma fanana nyin tuma yesandiro kenyilma ikawafi ma konopal ime batandi dunu sikala ye dokula so do milyan ko sobe yata bake ifon le kela bakaso samba fela la bungo kono French Touch fela sabateri ngale kiti sila balakan gunjur birkama highway ise ka chanyo ya nino ninyin nombala alkaminje skiri.
Hello wonderful viewers, wonderful subscribers. This is Active TV again for another fast and a quick update. Mbadi ngulu mbalbe content mbalbe jala mbalbe bismillah la kotake Active TV apurkana kibaro bonde anan kotaka miyalanko akabo Gambia banko kan andung abedendinga. Mola miyalanko adarjata Gambia banko kan kendeke journalist wala mati miyalanko akuliyata kendeke. Fatu Kamara miyalanko atele Fatu Network lo Gambia banko kan The famous journalist said, nothing is happening in the Gambia right now that has never happened in 2016. Fatu Kamara ko kuta ke kan Gambia banko kan science and ko mi yalon ko amanke 2016 sango kono. Fatu Kamara ko kumol mi yalon ko abebe fo kan ka kijafarandi kumol fa kafo ko nimman president Adama Barrow bondije Gambia titala anyama. Fatu Kamara ko kumol mi yalon ko aman soto. Fatu Kamara ko Gambia banko kan patiol mi yalon ko ibe siaring dolbi yele mi yalon ko wolde ifan kunkilin nafa ni sita ibole tamandila. Fatu Kamara ko atala miro fe nyil nyantale ibe kafu nyoma mul yalon ko ye miral kilin so breka banko samba banku dingol la nafa kama ibe si nyokan ye kacha isaje ko ye blodu nyokono nyamen ako bari mo kilin kalo faye jana dolbi je akama fo ibe bar dolbi ye mi yalon ko ila interest ifan kunkilin nafa Ibola Noma.
Bela long corruption on member carrying inside Banjo. Instead, the system will handle, system will let it handle. Nanyaton call Kuyatale. Woman get good example. Dokulalu kwelo jobu kesi 2,500 $2 karifa joti jamal like a 7 grand on mutanenye nka wallon bosti wata akata ke fansum bosti because no one they bedo kundila le foifa inana take la bosti when it comes to be choosing inana take la fosti ya molle nene ye folga people's choice nima understand a point tell them people's voice ni manke noise tonya kumo embrace rejoicing ko politico e kamolla mind poison banko kelim pati tanga fanya mina bakerin daltal kawuli samana social overpouring, we lacking basic needs. Instead of 3-course meals, flowing you came on the feet. Try to better we, forget they better a seed. Try to school to dance the names just to make the heart split.
That's Chronic Bob, Gambian rapper, song title Kalimolu. Mbadingulu Willem Chronic Bob, the Gambian rapper Lamate, Alain Denkilo Ekafanyineko. Kalimolu Chronic Bob afanam artist mi alonko adarajata Gambia banko kan kendeke ako banko killing party tang yafa munewe kering abala fa warata kendeke Fatu Kamara mbala video plela al comment al yafonye munema la miroti nyinko kono but please mobe sela miro safenole in the comment section nendirode mbalbe danila mo kanoke. This is all I have for you today. This is Active TV Update.
Recently, I've been seeing a lot of comments and posts about, Dikabi, Gambia, making it sound like it's a life-threatening situation. The Gambia is going to, the faitas or something is going to happen. Kind of like, when they make it sound like it is so urgent that if we don't remove the president, everybody's going to die. You know how they make it sound like that? Because that is false. It doesn't make any sense. Because there is nothing that is happening in Gambia right now that wasn't there when we started in 2016. There is absolutely nothing that is happening now that wasn't there. It has always been the same. It has always been the same. The thing with Gambia is, when Luma said and see Gambian politics, Luma guess. There's a lot of selfishness in Gambian politics because a lot of people believe if it's not me, it's not going to work. And that is false. That is false information. Because if it is about the country, what we should do, we all come together and put our hands together, put our heads together, and we try to bring about that change that we want for Gambia. Because Gambia society is like nyata advelegi. Gambia is still like the same. We are complaining about the same issues you don't complain about until now. So if we have a situation like that, I think the best thing that we need to do is for us to look at ourselves again. Here is what we can do. Instead of having all these big political parties, everybody wants to lead. Kuneka president. And you are not trying to be president for the interests of Gambia. Majority of them are trying to be president for their own interests. Just because I am the president. That's what a whole lot of people want. So what is stopping everyone from together, them joining in political parties, talk together, and they have kuneka agenda different. Everybody wants it some kind of way. But then we can say, why don't we come together? Agenda. because I'm sure am nañu ci nuróole ñooñu noonu taana seen boppa ñoom ñëpp ñu bokk ci benn groupe ku nekk indi sa idea together and we do what is best for Gambia in the best interest of the country. But man, you cannot tell me ne fu mu nekk nii yow yaa nekk the only person boo xam ne yaa mun a yóbbu dëkk bi. Most of these people, they have served before. We have seen ne ñoom they were there, and what difference did you make? If you don't make any difference from 2016 until today, man, you cannot convince me ne you are going to make a difference when you get there. Man loolu duma ko mun a gom. So man de li ma mun a gom mooy ñi nga xam ne ñoom ñoo bokk agenda, let them all come together. ñu ne ñun den jóg is because we have the interest of Gambia at heart. Li moo ñu ekkati man, that is what I will believe more. But what I see in some sections of social media, or some parts of social media, from people coming up making it sound like we have a life and death situation if we don't quickly go and remove Barrow the country. What is going to happen that did not happen in 2016? Let nobody make you believe that, because it's false. It's a false narrative. It's not true. Everything that is happening today has been there since they all came. It's been there. Loli yeb mung fa, so we cannot take our selfish interest. Ñu jël lolu ñu bëgg ko ekati, and then you make people believe another narrative. The reason lu tax sax man ma wañi suma libi, because politics bi ay novice ñoo ci dugga. Ñoo xamne they know nothing about politics. They know nothing about what is happening. Why selfishness, rek? Just because you have an agenda and you want to force that agenda on everybody, it does not work like that. This is why, you know, man, wow, they nekk di dugga trouble, because man, lu nit buga duma la defal lolu. Man, what I am doing, I'm looking for the interests of Gambia, our collective interest. That's what I'm looking at. Duma said buken, because ku fi talk Barrow talk wo kenon talk wo, man, I'm doing my business. There's no business buma tooñ ñu te ken duma tooñ. That I know for sure. So man buguma crumbs. I'm not looking for breadcrumbs from anybody. Because luma buga manko muna def, something that I have a passion for, something that I enjoy doing, I'm doing it. Te I thank Allah tamin I have people yo hamne. I can go anywhere in the world that I want to. Ñu ngi talk fofu. Fatu Network does not depend on me. I don't have to be in Gambia for it to work. Lolu rek is a blessing. You know? So what I'm saying, Moy, it has to be about Gambia first. Let nobody make you believe that we're in such a dire situation. Bohamne, if we don't do something right now, Gambia is going to collapse. Everything that is happening now has been there since 2016. It has been there. We can slice and dice it anyhow we want, but that's the fact. And politics of deception, everybody should watch out for that. Ken waru ko gum. Su fekkee ne yow the only time nit mun a ñëw nga gom ko topp ko celebrate ko di ko tàccul si groupe gi nga bokka is when you lie, and when they make you say things yoo xam ne yow sa boppa, that's not you. Man, I'm not going to do that for anybody. I mean, people who want to do it, they have a right, but we will also come out and debunk their lies. You can do that if you want to. Waaye dañ amu benn situation boo xam ne it is so urgent ba nga xam ne suñ ko defutee léegi nii election mu ngee ñëw. It is good for every Gambian mu choose lan la buga, kan la buga votal. Man, one thing I don't do and I will not do mooy pour wax benn Gambian ne ko demal nga saanil kii. Ku ma laaj, I have young people yoo xam ne they are good friends of mine. Dañ ma laaj yow xanaa fan ngay votal, fan nga foog. Dama leen ne loolu moom ku nekk is a decision that ku nekk loolu yaa ko war a méegal sa boppa. Ku nekk yaa war a seet ban fan nga bëgg a vote, kan nga comfortable with, nga jóobu ko nga jox ko sa karta. Why to make this sound like we have such an emergency? Maybe some people do not know, maybe because they were part of the government. So maybe that time you didn't know. Why for us, ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi si biti, I can tell you, ñun gisuñ dara loo xam ne is life-threatening. It has always been the same. It has always been the same. So you cannot make us believe, Barrow, if we don't remove him, this country is going to... No, it's not true. It's false. It's not true. Lord Dudiga. It's not true. Everything that is happening now has been there since 2016. And some of us warned against it. We came out and we said, no, the way that this is going is not right. They said we're selfish, then inyan because amuñ liggéey. That's what was said. ne dañ iñaan. We are so angry. We are angry. We are so bad people. We are so bad. And now all of a sudden, man li ma doon wax 2016 2017 now you go gis nga loolu nga jóg nga meek loolu urgent. Xëy na yow yaa ngi woon si biir di enjoy yoo xamuloo waaye ñun dunda nañ ko. ñun lii lañ doon dunda dafa am yenn time yoo xam ne sa business du dox waaye ñun caalituñ de di daw di wax ne nañ leen génne gars yi. No, we didn't do that. dañ gëm yàlla ñu toog ñu liggéey ñu jàppa suñu liggéey ñu liggéey bi yàlla def mu ngi tane alhamdulilah rabbil alamin business léegi alhamdulilah mu ngi dox te ñun luy doxal suñ business is nothing is coming from any government agency ñu ngi def suñ liggéey te it's not coming from any government agency moo tax lu ma neex man ma ko dee mun a wax because kenn amee wu suma mbuuru Allah subhanahu wa taala moo ko amee mooy bota suma mbuuru keneen botu ko kum wax ne ma di kilee kii dina si jàppa kooku yàlla fekk tudda na ko mu ñëw mu dugga ci. So we have to be able to tell the truth and we have to be able to be honest with each other. We have to do that. Why hypocrisy moo tax dëkk boobu noonu pour mu dem dafa naxari nit ñi duñ wax dëgg selfishness and we are not honest to each other. Ku nekk bëgg naa def kabudu bokk ci groupe kabudu moo dut yóbbu dëkk ni ku nekk you should be able to have a free mind and you think for yourself. Nobody should think for you. Kenn warul la xalaatal ne la nañ demee direction bi nga daw param nga dem fa déedéet man I don't never. Xëy na maybe that is why duma mun a demee ñu bari especially politicians but it's fine. They can follow their interest but for me my interest is Mother Gambia te duma ko jël interest boobu duma ko hide under something. Each time it is working for me I'm happy. When it's not working for me I'm not happy. It does not work like that. If it is about Gambia it has to be about Gambia no matter what. So léegi daal politique bi election bi mu ngi ñëw si you know inshallah everybody's going to be on the ground moo tax it's good to enjoy vacation and everything because by the time that ñëpp return in Gambia is going to be a time boo xam ne politique mooy ñëw business liggéey bu bari awareness creation voter sensitization façon yooyu that is a whole lot of stuff that we plan to do you know so moo tax te bu ñëwee Gambia inshallah that means we'll have to be there until after elections around February so moo tax it's good to take a break ñu xam ne suñ demee moom dina métti te election bii nu muy demee saagande yi ak yooyu is going to be a part of it waaye man leen rek laay wax because nit ñu bari léegi dañ la wax ne la they will not speak on Gambian politics because li xew mooy nit ñi saaga ye yooyu. See, nobody should be worried about saga kat. I saw someone saying stop insult. You don't really have to worry about them. It's the home training. Yow sa doom du saga man suma doom du saga kenn suma doom du musa saga nit si àddina. So the people that are insulting, this is the training that they got from their homes. So you cannot blame them. See, you have to categorize this. ñooñu da nga leen di dugal ci benn kam boo xam ne this is what they know. Most of the people would bring out an argument. ñu wax la points, but if you don't have no points to discuss, li dee gën a gaawal pour mu jeex mooy nga saaga ndey. Te it's too easy ñëpp ko mun life bi ma nekk nii mun naa toog di saaga politiciens yëpp dugga ñëpp saaga leen. But what would that do for me? So you don't have to worry about saga kati. This is the training that they got from their homes. Because if you don't respect your mother, you don't respect your parents, there is no way you're going to respect another person's parents. So, lolu mom bu len ci dé wori sax ay saga lolu du problème. Ku nekk mom luñ la jangal sa kër ak liñ fa gis rek lolu nga def bo joggé ci kër go xamné dañoo xaraas jigéen yi nga juddu fekk sa papa dafa yuxu sa yaay diko saga diko bully diko oyé caga you grow up to believe that this is right and that's what you do. Ñun suñ kër lolu amu fa. So man dofuma jine japp ma gis nit ma saga ko because my dad did not do that to my mother. Then my mom did not also talk back to my dad. So I wouldn't do it. My kids the same. So we got to understand the situation be lolula. I think I should move to the other side of the road. Situation be lola rek. That's what you know. But then I don't want this video to be long because I should start jogging soon. Mangi si enang mawa. Good evening. Ñun de fi ak naaj bi ngeen di gis ni is 8:22 a.m. It's 8 in the morning. 8:22 a.m. So lola rek, that's all I want to say. Let nobody fool you. All these novices that are in this politics now, I'm sorry, not politics, but social media, trying to make people believe otherwise, is all false. It's fake information, because if some of them don't know how to do social media and how to talk to people to get them to support you, this is not the way. Because ñun biñ doon wax nañ de, waaye ñun duñ daan boole fen ak propaganda. We were not doing that. We were not lying. Dégala, some things happened along the way. Maybe kenn dina ñëw mu wax benn information boo xam ne, you try to verify it and then you find out maybe information bi lii ak lii. That will happen in the work that we do. But when we were speaking, the world was listening to us. It's clear, it's there. The State Department was listening. The White House was listening. Amnesty International was listening. Human Rights was listening. Moi Human Rights Campaign, they were listening to us. The other human rights agencies, they were listening to us, because they would call us. You verify some things and we would tell them. So among all these new strugglers, one international organization you wasting time trying to follow up anything with these people. That is what would tell you that these people, they are not credible. Nobody is listening to them. They are not credible. They're junk. They're junk. So don't even waste your time. Trash, because what they're doing is called propaganda. It's not politics. There is not getting people aware. There is not putting information out there that people should believe. What it is called is propaganda. How many times do you sit, Fatu Kamara, audio be like, audio, I have for 10 days, watch audio. Duli kese. Man, if anybody has my audio, it will be the first that they will take out. Why Fatu Kamara said this? Fatu Kamara is an audio. Duli kese. Man namalende ko am suma audio yo neko. Because man audio put ma wax fa nit gaawunde. Te suma fa wax nit hey yangi nice there. This is what I say. If I have to say anything lo xamne lu li la dama la ne lima lay wax ni wax na ko Fatu Network. Lima lay wax ni wax na ko Facebook. Lima lay wax ni wax na ko radio. To let you know that you can take this anywhere you want. And if I'm talking, thank you, sir. And if I'm talking about somebody else, what I tell you is, please, jela audio bi nga forward koko. This is what I say. I cannot be in the media for since '94 and then manyo di def yena you mistake. Lolo dumuna neka. So again, I said, we have an audio. Fatu Kamara was saying this. Propaganda that is not going to work. You ask people how to do these things. We can lecture you. We can help. You definitely. The way that they're going about this whole thing in social media is all wrong. It's fake. It's propaganda. It's not going to work. Du dox. Propaganda du dox. Toog nga jël benn title bu mag jël benn turi nit dugal ko fee na nga fen bu rëy. And you think that is going to get you votes? Any political party who is involved in that, yaa ngi nax sa boppa. Because Gambians, one thing I can tell you, Gambians, they're not naive, huh? They're not naive. Dinañ la déglu rek ñu gis la ñu réya yow. Xëj na, you can have likes from the same camp, your camp, and that is preaching to the choir. You know, xam nga loolu tam def dee xew. Nga ñëw toog, nga gis 1K nga fa ne yang fa. It's because it's your group. It's the same people that ñi ngay waxal ñoom ñoo nekk di la binda soo buñ nax suñ boppa. Suñ buggee dégg dëgga, suñ buggee xam dëgga, let us change our ways. Propaganda bi yaaxa turi nit di saaga nit ñi is not going to cut it for anybody. We are not in a dictatorship. Kenn moomut kenn du mun a forcer nit mu jox ko kartaam loolu du mun a am Gambia loolu jeex na. That went with Yaya Jammeh. Te loolu sa was before 2016 election. 2016 election in Gambia, man, I was seeing things yoo xam ne. There were people I was personally calling them. Man leen yéen ay def lii. Yéen a nekk di def lii. How are you doing this? Ngeen génn si biti di campaign openly like this. Why? Su ma leen waxee dañ ma dee wax ne ñoom they think ne this is what they want to do and this is what was right. So time boobu noonu was bi affaire yi tàngee. So 2016 sa même before Yaya Jammeh nekkee nit ñi bàyyee wuñ ko woon, people came out. So no amount of intimidation, no amount of propaganda, no amount of threats is going to get anybody to have your way. True is gonna work maybe with some people who have something to hide. ñoo xam ne xëy na ragal nañ ngeen xas leen wala ragal nañ ngeen wax leen dara waaye man de my life maa ngi nii is an open book. Anything lu ñuy wax fekk xëy na waxoon nañ ko te bu nekkoon dëgg génnee nañ evidence ngir man fi ma toog moo tax lu ma wax dama cee bàyyi xel fu ma lekk dama cee bàyyi xel ku ma waxal anything dama cee bàyyi xel bi ko ma xam naa ne am na ñaata nit yu toog lu ñuy xaar rek mooy dégg dara si Fatou Camara daw bi ko dañ fa ne ma opposition leader laa. Instead of concentrating on Barrow, some of them are concentrating on me, which is wasting their time because man taxawuma election. So the best thing would be ñi ngeen di challengeal ñoom Barrow ya ñoom kii Halifa Sallah ak ñoom Dr. Cissé ñoom UDP ak ñoom GDC I'm sorry ma'am. Yeah, fa naa ñooñu ngeen daw dem challenge ñooñu moo gën Fatou Camara. Fatou Camara is this, Fatou Camara is that. Man kenn du dee taka buum suma baat bi di ma diri de naan ma come this way. It is never going to happen. Man, I believe in myself. I'm the one who's going to make that decision for myself. Why na dañ leen ko saaga dina ñëw nañ leen propaganda dina ñëw nañ leen yaaxa daram dina ñëw. Whoever is doing that, go and drink some water and you get yourself seated somewhere because it's not going to happen. No amount of pressure because man, I built su passé yàlla ak suma parents yi maa build suma boppa. Ben politician defaluma ko ngir they were all trying to destroy me. It all happened in Gambia and I know about it. I'm sure everybody knows by now. They did everything possible to destroy me. Why yalla bañ. So you cannot have your plans to destroy me now that you need me. You think I will run and fall in line. I'm not falling in line for anybody. You can go and say whatever you want to say. It's not my business. This is my affair. You can go and cry and whine and cry all you want. Sa affaire la. Sa affaire la. No amount of blackmail. Thank you. Bully. So no amount of blackmail would make me jump in line for anybody. You can go and say, I did this, I did that. In fact, I fly at night. You can say anything you want to say. I'm not shaken, and I'm not going to be shaken by it. So Lola, you know, it's important that you wax ne li ñu wax ni Gambia ni seetal leen seen boppa, get into their manifestos. Look at it yourself, decide what you want to do, and let it all be in the interest of Gambia. It should not be because of anybody putting pressure on you. It should not be because anyone intimidating you. It should not be because propaganda. It should not happen like that. Then let them to the elections with an open mind. Fu mu nekk nii su campagne jotee ku nekk nga ànd ak ko bëgga waaye bul ànd fen parce que dañ la diri gomloo ne la Barrow su toogee àddina bi wàcca o Barrow bi mu fa nekkee nii àddina bi Gambia dafa ñëw NC. It's not true, it's false. All that has been there since 2016 and people like us spoke about it. And that time we were bad because we didn't have a job. We're jealous. Then born that time. So let me show you this. This is so beautiful. Oh, Hawaii is beautiful. I'm gonna ñaanal yéen ñëpp ngeen ñëw fii someday. Ma ñëw bàyyi leen nekk nii wax naa lu bari su ko defee su nit ñi bëggee seetaan ñu mun koo gis because myself I cannot watch a video more than few minutes, 3, 4, 5 at most. Su baree dama dee nelaw duma ko dee mën a jekkali so loolu la rek de pour wax rek ne stay alert seetal leen seen boppa kii moom mu ngi daw kii utee naa Bulli Sow de Bulli gis na kii nu muy dawee yow moom yaa ngi tëdd foofu rek am naa doo dee workout sax man sama ngi ñëw teg su ko defee ma ñëw daw tuuti parce que Seattle moom li fa jéena ma def ëpp na vidéo ñu dem fogo di caaw wala ni ma day léegi fu mu ne foog ma jéem a wàññi ay Mbadu mu ne I am no longer relevant in Gambian politics man de man ngeen di wër de su ma paree ba toog waaye def ko jaratut because Gambia léegi amuñ dictatorship. So if you think the relevance is going around and lying on social media, yéen a ngeen nax seen boppam man seen politicien yaa ngi xam ne su ma yëngoo du yomba waaye def ko jarut lan la ñuy yëngu démocratie moo fa am we are not in a dictatorship. So nit ki sooy xeex tamit da ngay use sa bopp bi you use your head. You don't just fight because you want somebody removed. You don't just fight because you feel that you are not happy. It's not like that. Then I calculate what I send here heavy feel. More than none of you are relevant in what you're doing. Because the way you're doing it is the wrong way. It's the wrong way. Because right now, there is no dictatorship in Gambia. Democracy more for So si democracy lo here. Policy kay ngay indi. Da ngay indi nga ne man Barrow de nii la président Barrow nii la dee defee man su ma ñëwee nii ak nii lay defee waaye doo mën a ñëw di ñu defal urgently fi Barrow has to go this man he is going to fi ne le Barrow wax na li kele wax na lele. That's trash. It's nonsense. Nobody is going to buy it. So what you need to do is to bring policies. Talk about policies. Dama leen di wax strategy te maa leen di wax free. maa ngi leen di wax free. That is the only way nit ñi mën a sigi ñu xool la boo leen toogee ngeen indi seen document seen kayit yi seen manifestos yi ngeen ne ñu Barrow de mu ngi def lii wee bii waaye ñu ne if we come we will do it that way waaye propaganda loolu dafa jeex loolu is not going to work moo tax ñun suñ maas gi ñu toog di leen seetaan because there is a democracy léegi da ngay toog ngeen wax Barrow lu leen neex ngeen eewu nga dem signé sa contrat loolu moom dëgg la Gambia te man loolu suma dëgg laay wax moo fa am na time yoo xam ne man amul lu ma du toon sooti président Barrow amul lu ma ko du toon sooti waaye li fu ma bugg a dugga Gambia damaa jóg dugga ku ma bugg a waxal ma jóg wax ak moom loolu léegi looy xeexati lan ngay xeexati so loolu moo fa nekk daal xeex bi ngeen di xeex nii you're just wasting your time. There's nothing to fight for. We are not in a dictatorship. So don't tell us about your policies, your manifestos. That's what we want to know about. But no propaganda. Ki wax na lele tele wax na fele. Ki def nañ audium. Ki ñu ngi am audium. Fake news. It does not work anymore. Anyway, xaaral ma ñëw jóg ñëw dox Famata Danso abe ñaadi hey Famata Danso matungande ngara fe fo matunga tuje dindi wol be ñaadi Ousmane ñol be ñaadi bebe findi mama ñolle okay I'm a violent there. No, definitely it's not about me kii it's just about dama leen di wax from ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi doon xeex bi xeex Gambie soxlee xeexkat dama leen di wax suma idea rek ne leen ne li gars yi di politique yi léegi is trash. It's not going to cut it for nobody. Any politician bu ci duga or any politician bu ci duga ani tamit they're just going to be the new waste and time because it is definitely du dox politique boobu du mën a doxati Gambia is dead because there is no dictatorship. So the only thing that's going to work now is nga wax nit ñi sa policy nga wax nit ñi sa manifesto lan moo fa nekka is the only thing that's going to work. Waaye propaganda diw mu ne lele am nañ audio kii bind nañ kele fele am nañ kii fii saagande yi nit ñi is a big waste of time. Bala ngeen koy xam December 15 inshallah. Thank you guys.